Okay, so here's one of those teams, one of the Odin, Frigg, and Black Knight teams, and of course they probably got hella strong troops. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna edit this really quickly. I don't think that Costume Ryguard has what it takes. I'm gonna use regular Ryguard in his stead. And in doing so, I think I'm going to swap out Vila for Krampus. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch. Yep. And hopefully I can get some stuff done. I need blues, and no, I didn't get any blues. Okay, so finessing this board. That was not what I wanted to happen. These unwanted cascades can be the death of you sometimes. So he's a hop and a skip away from... Okay, good. So he should be dead on this. That's great. Uh, I fear Frigg more, but she's a fucking rogue, and that's the problem. It's a huge problem. So I can guarantee myself a kill if I hit Odin. But if I leave these two alive, I'm gonna lose. Especially if Frigg fires followed by Finley. So I've gotta, if she dodges this, I've gotta change my strategy. Okay, see if Alice hits her. Hopefully Alice hits her. Yes. How much does she have left? I have to take her out. And yes, thank God. Now Odin's about to fire. Well, there's three on the board. And still with three tiles, he dealt that much damage. That to me is ridiculous. That to me is overpowered. It's ridiculous. But now I'm a timer against Finley. Yeah, Finley's about to go off, and he's going to kill for sure. And Odin's about to fire again. Fuck. Yep. So I just lost because of Finley and Odin. Can you say too little, too late? Well, I can. I'm about to. Too little, too late. So even with that major upset, I still lost, and that's the problem with that particular team. So I'm going to rematch him again. Um, it's not skill that you need to win against this team. It's luck. So the board was amazing, but I'd use all my special skills on Frigg because Frigg deals all the damage, and then it left Odin. And for me, Odin with three tiles on the board, and his attack's not even like close to 900. With three tiles on the board, dealt to a maxed, you know, to a maxed Frida over 300 with just three tiles. So imagine if he was at his max, which is what, nine tiles? Yeah, imagine if he was at his max with nine tiles, how much damage he would do. And he didn't even have Black Knight's ability up to support him. That's the problem with this particular setup. Anyone who says that it's not a problem is fucking crazy, in my opinion. I don't think four tiles is going to be enough to kill him. Oh no, this is five. So he's dead. Okay, so this is a little different. So now I've got Krampus fired at the same time. But watch, because I was lucky there, she's gonna dodge. If I can hit her with this without her evading, and so it doesn't matter at this point. So I'm gonna hit, and I have to take out Finley. I don't think he's gonna be able to. Nope. Let's see if that can kill her. Okay, good. So she's dead because of him. Ryguard, I mean. But now I'm on a clock against Finley. Okay, never mind. That's good. Um, are there any very fast besides Cobalt water 5 stars? I don't think there are. So you would think that I would be smooth sailing, right? No. So I just got rid of three. Okay, so there's a diamond, but three more showed up. So he's going to deal how much damage? Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. For anyone who says, "Oh, that's not a big deal," I had no control whatsoever in that situation. That to me should not be allowed. And now I'm going to take him out. But at the same time, he was able to take out two of my heroes in an instant, while literally crippling everyone else on my team. If I didn't have Ryguard on my team, if I just chose to go all offense, I probably would have lost again. And let's be honest, with Jabber over there, the odds of me winning, okay, Krampus is good enough to fire. So I think I'm going to intentionally set him off to make or have him take all of this. So this should be it for him with the buff. Okay. If you look at this video, watch it again with objectivity. you may say, okay, well, you could have made this move, you could have made that move. But the fact of the matter is, you can't control the tiles that show up. I got rid of 3 yellows with the hopes of making sure the hit would not have killed Frida and Alice, and of course 3 more yellow showed up. People on the forums, I'll even go and like show you. Let's see. And yep, of course, someone responded. And it says if Frigg fires first, then Odin is going to decimate no matter how many yellow tiles there are on the board. As compared to Odin hitting first before Frigg's defense down applies, they're going to, I guess, lose damage output that way. That's a fallacy. Odin and Frigg both hit initially just as hard. You guys just saw how hard Odin hits on his own. Now, if Frigg hits first and then Odin fires second, you're going to lose. I get that. But to say, because this is what I think he said at the beginning. Where is it? Where is it? Frigg is the only threatening one here. Y'all just saw what I just did. Y'all saw who I just played and how I just played. If you agree with that sentiment after watching that video, I don't know what to tell you. To say that Frigg is the problem, I disagree. It's a combination of all 3. And it should be stated, let me show you. Let me go and do another one. Do I have any flags left? I don't, but I will burn one. Oh, here's another. I don't feel the need to. So let's see if I can do this. I may not be able to, but let's see. So I do have greens, so I can make a green diamond if RNG doesn't mess me up. So let's see. Clear all this out of the way, and there goes Odin. Dealing over 500 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles. Cool. And now it's either choose Black Knight or choose fucking Costume Liana, and I unfortunately have to go with Black Knight and stopping Frigg, which is a huge issue. And then Frigg dodged the damage, of course. So this is going to be another uphill battle. And now with Frigg on defense, I'm sorry, on offense, I really can't maximize her ability until I get more. So now, right now I'm literally going to have to. And their Frigg is probably going to dodge. No, luckily for me, they didn't. But at the same time, now I've got nothing, literally nothing to kill Black Knight with. And so people are complaining that Frigg is balanced, Frigg is balanced. Frigg is balanced on offense. On defense, not so much. And now I've got to contend with Odin back there in the corner. This is going to be fun, because now I've got to kill them with tile damage. And I've got nothing. And of course, here comes Frigg with... Of course, just a flesh wound. Glorious. Will that... No, it won't. And they're all dead. Close enough. Doesn't matter, because I don't have nearly enough. And then the fact, like, look at that. Like, she only did 240. And granted, there are only 5 on the board. But Frigg's about to fire. Their Frigg's about to fire. There is no attack up. I know I'm going to lose this one, but I want you guys to see how much damage she does. And so there's still only 5 shield. She did almost double what I did. And people are like, oh, well, there's a 20% increase on offense. First off, there should be. Second of all, I'll have to go back and watch. But I think the one that I used, the one on offense, the one on offense only dealt, let's see. How do I guess I have to rematch and, like, look. So she's at 880. So she actually is maxed out attack. Mine is, come on. Mine is only 835. I have her maxed out on defense. So let's try that one more time. This board isn't bad, just nothing's connected. So this is how you have to really finesse the board. And I'm getting crap. So now this is when the struggle gets real, because what's going to happen is I'm going to be able to charge my heroes, but Bira is going to cut their... Man, I don't think this one tile is going to kill. No, it's not. And no green. Okay. So she's going to cut their mana right here, because I think this is going to kill... Yeah. And mana gets cut. Let's see if that... Fuck. All these unwanted cascades does absolutely nothing to Black Knight. Tarlok's already dead. But this right here should be enough to kill Frigg. Unless she dodges. Well, even if she does dodge. So I think that I should be able to win this one. Okay, so with Evelyn's defense down, she deals a decent amount of damage. But the fact of the matter is, imagine if there was an Evelyn on the opposing team. Okay. And I know what you guys are probably thinking, oh, well, you were able to do it that time. Yeah, but it was luck. I didn't do anything differently. I was at the mercy of the board. And I'm not sure how long you guys have been playing. I've been playing since when Albi was original. Like the original Albi came out here in a month, and I pulled Tafamon as well. There was a lot more strategy involved. The board was always going to be RNG. Yeah, I get it. But the specials were not so devastating that it caused you to automatically lose the moment someone's special goes off. Black Knight was able to go off, okay, cool, but I had Evelyn in place, and luckily enough, those green tiles were where they were. If those green tiles weren't directly above Frigg in that last match, I would have lost hands down. Anyway, here's another one. I don't know if I want to go with this team. I actually don't want to go with this team. I want to go with this one. And see, since Odin's there without Frigg. Oh, I need a diamond. I need a diamond so bad. Of course. Take it away. Oh, at least I have one now, but still. I should be able to... Come on. I should be able to kill now. Let's do 1, 2. That's not going to kill him because of his... Oh, shit. Okay, well. You often say I got lucky or unlucky with this board. Call it what you want. But that sometimes these unwanted cascades really fuck you over. And pardon my French. If you don't like me swearing, I do apologize, but feel free to mute because it is what it is. But now that I'm up in the top, I think 20, I'm going to be seeing a lot more Odin, Frigg, and Black Knight combinations. So find an opponent. Frigg is there, along with Finley. Bira. Her defense is not very good. It's her HP and her attack. And they went the attack route with her. I use my Frigg as a tank. But even so, if you go back and you look at my Frigg, come on, I hate when that happens. I'm pressing a little... Okay. 835 is nothing to shy at as far as attack goes. Especially with high mana troops. Anyway, I'm thinking... I think I'm going to switch and see how this works out. Okay, good cascade because I was able to get 2 diamonds of garbage out of the way. Maybe this will kill her? Good. So now I can actually focus on these two. Because to be quite frank, I think these two are the bigger threat. Now my problem is, I think they're about to go off here. Because I'm about to clear all of this. Yep. And that cascade. So she's going to hit for maximum, and then you're going to have him come behind and kill probably 3 of them. Yeah. I know you guys are probably wondering why I did that. I didn't have a choice. With what I had on the board to work with, there was no way. I had to either act now and hope that that cascade wouldn't have hit, or... I mean, there really was no or. It's either I do that or die. So she's dead right off the bat. Ugh, and all of my tiles are being used for garbage, for nonsense. Okay. So this is decent. I'm actually going to see if I can trigger her right now. I may be actually able to kill her with this. Good. So he's next, followed by this guy. Isn't it crazy, though, if you're watching this, how one-sided these matches are? It's either you win or you don't. There is no trying to. It's either you're going to or you're not going to. And that's something that I think that it just needs to be fixed. Okay. So I've got one more flag left. I mean, I guess I can try this one. Okay, so let's switch. You got Beer on the team. So I'm going to put her on. I'm going to switch Magni out. Or Magni's troops. See, that's another problem that I have. The troops that I have available aren't very strong. So, switch with Magni. I'm going to have Magni take one of these. And I actually have all of them take one of those to up their attack to maximize the tile damage. Well, let's see what I can do here. I would really like a green diamond right now. But people in hell want ice water, so I shouldn't beg. Damn. So I should be able to kill her here with these two. Nope. Defense too high, and she's ready to fire again. People talk about Black Knight, but let's be honest, all the ninjas are bogus. Like, for real, all the ninjas are bogus. Can I make a green diamond before she fires? Nope. And when I say she, I mean Frigg. Because now you have both Bira and Cobalt about to fire. So look at Cobalt. He's going to hit, deals 290 damage to the target. 290 at 1,051. Let's see if I can get some blues. Nope. And of course, I need Scotty right now. My problem is with Frigg about to fire. I could move this one, or I can move this one. I don't want to fire Cobalt off again. Firing Cobalt off with Frigg. So right now, with this many tiles on the board, Frigg is most definitely going to kill Alice and Frida. Unless, why I have to do this to heal them, to save them. I guess I'm going this route. I'm recording. Ridiculous. And feel free, of course, to tell me what moves y'all would have made, because right now I'm at a loss. I feel like I'm doing all that I possibly can do, and it's just not enough. Yep. I mean, there's no point at this point. So that is all she wrote. Let's see how well. Okay, so what? Disgusting. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means. BWC. Of course it does, because he's got poke BWC. He knows exactly what he's doing. Disgusting. Anyway, the gist of what a lot of people are complaining about, if you saw in this video, if you watched to the end, congratulations, thank you, you've won, is the fact that there's so much out of your control. And the heroes nowadays, they just do too much. If you were to try to take vanilla heroes against Garnet and Black Knight, you just wouldn't be able to do it. You need to be able to dispel Black Knight. You need to be able to outspeed and overpower Garnet. And let's face it, the original you've got Isarnia, who's too slow, and you've got Magni with really poor defense. Even if you were to emblem him up, the hit he takes from a Frigg, who has 9 tiles on the board, even with max emblems, is still astronomical. And of course, when you attack offensively with a fighter, that fighter almost never resurrects himself. But then on defense, they can revive themselves at least 5, 6 times in a row as a 5-star, which is, I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, this is an example of what many of us are talking about. If they were to nerf Frigg, if I were to pull Odin, they nerf Odin, I wouldn't be upset about it. One day I may actually pull Black Knight, who knows? I mean, these things just happen randomly. I ended up pulling Hell after all of this time at the Tavern of Legends on free coins, because I am for. Y'all, I'm not pulling on Tavern of Legends. If you guys spend money for gems and you throw them at the Tavern of Legends, more power to you. I personally wouldn't do it, but whatever you choose to do with your resources is on you. Anyway, at this point, I'm rambling. You guys saw what I wanted you to see. Maybe it convinced you, maybe it didn't. It is what it is.